YouTube, surprise, surprise, Andy Sins bugging your asses again. And of course, that probably is a good indication that I'm coming with some biased ass interpretation of a recently released record, and that I am, folks. Welcome to the State of the Sound Union. Today, checking out a band from Louisville, Kentucky. And I got to give a quick shout out to the boys in Bad Music Club. If you don't know Mazzy, if you don't know Jake, you don't know Corn Dog, you don't know Big Stu, you don't know Dozer, you're doing it wrong. Very encyclopedic, knowledgeable music fellas from Ontario. Bad Music Club, check it out. Thanks to their deep diving detective skills, I was attuned to a band called Belushi Speedball out of Louisville, Kentucky, and they released a record this past Friday, June the 5th, 2026, called Toxic Waste Was Everywhere in the 80s, and that it was. But this record is certainly not a waste. It is a beautiful love letter to thrash, which I gather most of the Belushi Speedball catalog is just that. Yeah, these guys are fucking funny, man. The themes, catching some of their music videos, very cool. But, you know, I think that they don't necessarily take their craft as a joke, because the guitars on this record are absolutely sick. You know, you got your harmonics, you got some sick little slides, some palm mutant, all of that. Everything that you'd find in a thrash grocery store. And, you know, from a rhythm perspective, galloping. I especially enjoyed their little quip. They have a song called Belushi Speedball on the record. And, you know, just the concept of, if Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath can do it, why can't we? And why can't you, boys? And you did it well. Yeah, just a really cool record as a whole. I swear, guys, one of these days I'm not going to sound like this, even though we are unionized. Our sick accommodations are next to fucking terrible. But yeah, Belushi Speedball. Hope to catch these guys on the road, because I have heard a lot about their live show, and just like seeing, as I said, their videos. I definitely want to check it out. And honestly, you know, the music itself is no laughing matter. It is very cool. I think that obviously the boys, you know, don't necessarily take themselves that seriously, but clearly, you know, they practice and shit. So, yeah, shout out Belushi Speedball. Shout out to Toxic Waste Was Everywhere in the 80s. Strongly recommend you check out that record. Sound Union weighing in. Going to give it a total 3.5 out of 5 union votes. Can't wait to see more of these guys. And as I said, if you're not checking it out, you should be. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Take care.